everyone, I'm Shoshana. This is my May check-in vlog. I have gotten through thinking sex, oppression from the politics of reality, Valentine imagining trans, and I cannot say her name, but We Should All Be Feminists, the video. I would like to get through more this weekend, but I just got back from Israel 2 days ago, but I'll probably talk about that more at the end. So the themes I really extracted from the combination of these readings. Like, obviously each one made me think about different things, but when I was trying to think about something collective to talk about, and something I could connect to, like, my past, like, education, was definitely gender and feminism, because they're not so easy when you really start getting into them. I would say one big thing that I always think about is what is an identity, because my mom is really great and she always asks me questions about all these new identities she's hearing of, right? Even though, like, are they new or are they not? Because they've probably existed for ages, but we just put names to them in the last 2-3 decades. So I explain them, and then she says, so is this person, is this person at our synagogue that dresses this way, are they non-binary, or are they genderqueer, or are they transgender? And the problem is, I can't answer because it's their own identity. And that's something I really got out of the Imagining Trans reading, that you can't label someone else. It's their identity. You don't want to put someone else's label on someone, because you wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want someone else naming you. Again, like, the movement is new. Homosexuality only came in the 19th century, but we know that sodomy has been around for ages, because we're not supposed to do it according to our Bible, or my Bible. So what is identity? Is identity only used to be a group? And if so, is that group only established for political reasons? It was only established to get your rights? And if you already have rights, why? I don't know. It's weird to me. And it's something I was really struggling with throughout like the naming issue. In the We Should All Be Feminists reading, this really bothers me. She was talking about how men do have their struggles. Absolutely, men have struggles. I'm not denying you that. And it sucks that you are supposed to have to go to the gym and be buff and look like Zac Efron. But the problem is, you're only held to the masculinity standard because if you're not masculine, you're feminine. And if you're feminine, you're either gay or you're a woman. And if you're gay, that means you're feminine, like a woman. And that's the worst thing in the entire world, is to be a woman. To cry like a girl. That'd be the worst thing in the entire world. And I completely agree that it sucks that men have all of these standards that they have to live up to. I think it sucks that women have standards that we have to live up to. But I think it sucks that the lowest possible thing you could be, the thing that everyone is afraid of being, is womanly. Because what does that say about us? We already know we live in a hierarchical society with women at the bottom, but it sucks that everyone is afraid to be us. That's not fair to us. I don't know. That's something I was thinking about throughout the reading, or throughout the video. I want to transition, sort of. She was also talking about what it means to be a feminist. Is she a feminist? Is she not? Why is that so bad? Things like that. And she was talking about what it means to be a feminist, right? Is it good? Is it bad? And then you think about why it's bad, right? You hear all the stereotypes. They're gay, they don't shave, they burn their bras, they're angry, which of course we have a right to be, because we live in an oppressive society. Who wouldn't be angry? But it's the same with any movement. You have feminists that give feminism a bad name. And I think that's why people like to, there's like this new term I've been hearing, whorephobia or horophobia. SWERF, sex worker exclusionary radical feminist. And it goes along with Gail Rubin's piece, I think Spectacularly Thinking Sex. that you have these two kinds of feminists, the positive sex feminists and the ones that absolutely hate pornography and think it needs to go. The feminists that realize that porn is fantastic if it's done right. But in general, I think we slut shame, and we don't like porn, and we don't like sex workers because we are afraid that they will give feminism a bad name. We have to protect the movement. We have to protect the name as much as we can at this point. But you don't want feminism to all of a sudden become this slutty, loose, promiscuous movement, because there's no respect in that, right? A sex worker isn't respectable in American society. So I'm so intrigued to see what it's like in a place like Amsterdam where that's legal, where sex workers they're not working against the law, and see how that really affects the feminist mentality around sex workers, and see if they're as more of the movement than they are here, because you definitely have sex workers that are engaged, but you have a lot of feminists, especially the white older feminists, that they don't want them to give the bad name to the movement. So like I said, I just got back from Israel. I was able to extend my trip longer than I thought, so I was there for 3 weeks. No, I don't know how long I was there, but I just got back 2 days ago. I had a fine time. I've been there a lot, so it wasn't the best trip in the whole world. But I got to stay on the beach and get incredibly sunburned, which was fantastic. I start my job next week, and right now I work at an after daycare program, so from like 3 to 6, I take care of kids, and then when they don't have school, they don't have camp during the day, we do fun activities like go to the amusement park or go bowling. And I'm currently working for an organization called the Illinois Caucus for Adolescent Health, on their resources, essentially. And I'm really excited about that. So that's my life update. I am really excited to meet you all, and I'll see you soon.